had my current PlayStation account since July of 2015, and in that time I've collected 17 Platinum trophies. My goal is to get more, but in this video I'm going to show you all the 17 games I Platinumed. So since I have created my PlayStation account, I have obtained 3,399 trophies, and I'm a level 323. I have obtained 17 Platinums, 216 Gold, 575 Silver, and a whopping 2,591 Bronze trophies. So back in 2018, I got my first Platinum trophy, which was a Batman Telltale series. I had no intention of actually obtaining the Platinum, but all you have to do is literally just beat the game. It's an easy and enjoyable Platinum. If you're thinking about starting to collect Platinum trophies, I would totally recommend a Batman Telltale series. Fast forward to 2021 when I decided to get the sequel, Batman: The Evil Within. Again, not an exciting Platinum, but I did enjoy it. First game I decided to go for the Platinum in was in February of 2021, and it was the next gen version of Maneater. I love this game. It was so fun, causing like havoc and taking down Scaly Pete and the Apex Predators. The exploring was really cool. I thought there was a lot of Easter eggs in the collectibles. I also enjoyed how the game took place in a television show setting. The narrator was also probably one of my favorite characters, to be honest. Fast forward to 2023 when I came across a YouTuber by the name of Triple PV and Nagayar. Most of you guys probably know who they are. They are my biggest inspirations of starting to create these Platinum videos. But during the time, Triple PV actually did some series of getting all the Uncharted games Platinum, and I decided that because Uncharted just so happens to be my favorite gaming series of all time, that I was also going to get these games Platinum. So I got Uncharted 1 through 3 in the month of January. My next goal was to obviously Platinum A Thief's End and Lost Legacy. I was planning on getting it through the Legacy of Thieves collection, which was the remastered versions of both 4 and Lost Legacy. But as I was actually at the end of Thief's End, I was hit with the bug with the optional conversations. I collected all the optional conversations, but the trophy didn't pop. I went on Reddit, and they said maybe delete saves, and it just wasn't working because I imported all the saves from my PS4 version. It didn't pop. Out of frustration, I deleted all my files from Uncharted 4 on my PS4 version, and I just took a break. I did not feel like Platinuming games anymore out of fear of running into more bugs. I think I maybe took a couple weeks off. I got back in the mood maybe late January, a couple weeks after I got Uncharted 3's Platinum, and I wanted to get a beloved game that I enjoyed and a lot of people in the gaming community love, which was The Last of Us Part 1 Remastered. I absolutely loved getting this Platinum. It was a lot easier than the Last of Us Remastered version and the PS3 version. So maybe that's why I made it a little enjoyable. All you had to really do is get the collections, beat the game. That's about it. It's a very obtainable trophy, but it's a great story. And if you have not played The Last of Us Part 1, please do. It's a great story. Also, DLC trophy included. You had to beat the Left Behind DLC, which is a great DLC. It's one of the best that I've ever played. And then a couple months later in March, I got my next trophy, which was a little bit random, but I was actually very close of getting it, so I decided why not? Let's just get Platinum for it. And that was MLB The Show 22. And then right after Platinuming MLB 22, almost probably immediately, I started working towards The Last of Us Part 2's Platinum. This was my first grindy trophy. It took me maybe 3 or 4 playthroughs to actually get the Platinum, just because I had to upgrade abilities and craft upgrades for weapons, and also collect stuff like trading cards for Ellie, and then the state quarters for Abby. The story, I kind of like. I'm on the other side. I actually like the story. Some people just hate it. You either hate it or love it. But overall, it was an enjoyable Platinum to get. And then a couple days after that, I thought it was finally time to Platinum both Spider-Man Remastered and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now, at that time, I was already pretty close to getting them Platinum already, so this didn't really take too long to get, but it was very enjoyable. I played both of them on ultimate difficulty, so Even on Ultimate, I didn't really find too much trouble. I already had all the collectibles done. All I had to really do was clean up the crimes and do maybe some extra side quests, and that was about it. So it was pretty quick. Took me maybe a couple days to get, but all in all, it was a fantastic experience. I'm a Spider-Man fan. I cannot wait to platinum Spider-Man 2 later next month. And then it was finally time to face my fears. It was finally time in March of 2023 to platinum Uncharted 4: A Thief's End and Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. So my intention was to platinum A Thief's End on the PS4 version so that when I re-downloaded the Legacy of Thieves collection, I would just import the save and maybe the Gift of Gab trophy would pop. Having to replay A Thief's End was just, I didn't complain. It was a great experience. It never gets old. I've replayed that game so many times, I can't even count. That game is so perfect, I can't even put into words. But it was an experience, and I'll do it over again if I have to. So when I re-downloaded the Legacy of Thieves collection and imported the save, the trophy did pop. So all I had to do was to get the Legacy or the Lost Legacy platinum, which I did. And again, it was a great game, great experience. I would also platinum that game again. I took a break for maybe a month of getting platinum trophies, and then maybe in late April, this is also when Triple PV actually started to do a series of the God of War platinums. I decided to also follow what he was doing on my own and getting God of War 1 platinum, which was a journey. This game literally was probably the hardest platinum I got at the time. Like, the story wasn't that hard. It was the end game. It was I forgot what it's actually called. I think it's whatever. I'm just gonna call it the trials. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna lie, one level took me like 3.5 hours to beat. It was just, I lost so many brain cells. I wanted to just end it. I teared up. I almost cried. I would never do that again. But it was a great, I love God of War, and I never at the time played God of War 1, so I was thankful that I actually got the experience, but I would never do the trials again. God of War 1 just exhausted me. In fact, I took maybe a 2-month break of getting platinums. I decided then to platinum God of War 2, and boy was this harder. I'm not even gonna lie, I thought that challenge of the gods was difficult because one level took me 3.5 hours. God of War 2's challenge of the Titans put me over the edge. I think the last 2 levels took me 6 hours to beat. The 9th level, I think there were a total of 10 levels. The 9th level took me maybe 5 hours to beat. I recommend it because it's a great game, it's a great story, but what gets you over the edge is the challenge of the Titans. I've never heard somebody say, man, I enjoyed Challenge of the Titans. And finally, my last platinum that I've gotten was the latest video, Far Cry 3. Now, I've already said it in my last video, Far Cry 3's platinum was a journey. It was a great experience. I thought it was a very easy platinum to get. You get to play through a great story, fighting against probably one of the best video game villains, Voss. It wasn't challenging at all. The collections, the collectibles maybe were a bit tedious to get because there are so many, but overall this game was such an incredible journey, and I just want to thank you guys for the support that you guys showed me in the last video. It's inspiring me to make more videos, and that's why I would like to tell you guys about the future of my videos. Now, if you haven't checked, I did the other day put out a community post regarding my next platinum game. I was planning on getting Far Cry 4 platinum, but that turns out it's unattainable because of the servers being not working. Go ahead and vote what game I should platinum next, and there you have it, all 17 games that I platinumed while having this PlayStation account. Before I leave, I just want to give a huge thanks to everyone who showed their love and appreciation in the last video. It was the first time that I put that kind of content out on my YouTube channel, so I really didn't know what to expect, and I thank you so much for that. I'm excited to also announce that going forward, that's going to be my primary content, trophy hunting related videos. So making videos of platinum in games and also live streaming that journey as well. So that being said, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. If you have any games that you have in mind that I should platinum next, please comment them below. And as always, hope you guys have a great day or night. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.